Ladies and gentlemen of decent society, I bring dire warning. Great England is facing its greatest threat since the war. I speak of the destruction of the very values that we all hold so dear. I speak of nothing less than the destruction of the institution of the family itself. Despite the horrors of the suffragette campaign, the scars of which we all still keenly feel, yet again a woman's movement stalks our land, threatening the very foundations of decent civil society. Unwilling to content themselves with the vote that they were so generously conceded, some of the weaker sex, even now, as I speak, are demanding that they be taken seriously outside of home and kitchen, regardless of the fact that they have no experience of those places and are biologically incapable of dealing with such a wide environment. Doubtless influenced by the tide of rock and roll music from America, with its heady promise of freedom from correct governance and rule, British women are beginning to disagree with their husbands. Some, in extreme cases, have even been seen to do so in public. I'm sure I don't have to remind any of you that great nations and empires such as ours were not built upon disobedience. A woman's place is in the home. Her primary functions are to care and look after her children and, more importantly, support any and all decisions by the man of the house. That is all. It is an equitable arrangement, and any alternatives are just simply too terrifying to imagine. If these talkative women are not silenced, I see a world where men are forced to find succor in other men. A world as deplorable and depraved as it would mercifully be short-lived. Make no mistake, total freedom for women will lead inevitably to the rise of male homosexuality. For how else will man satisfy his masculine needs if women were permitted to deny him that right? A child may not be born of two men. Thus, entirely because of female selfishness, the human race would face utter extinction. Remember, a woman's right to say no is evil's right to say yes. I have nothing against women. Some of my wife's best friends are women. In fact, my wife herself and my mother are both women. Proper women. Women who express gratitude and obedience and show respect to their male betters. Not loud-mouthed harridans bent upon destroying the laws that God himself laid down upon this glorious earth to protect us all from sin and chaos. Remember, that murderous monster Adolf Hitler himself believed in equal rights for women. People of society, ask yourselves these questions. Do you believe in the values of this sceptred isle? Do you believe in right and wrong? Do you believe in the one true Christian God? Do you believe that all of us, have our place in this world? Or do you believe in Hitler?